It's like, Jesus, why does my voice sound so crusty? Like there's just built up phlegms that I have to like detox or like take care of. Ugh. You know the crazy thing? I actually do care about my looks, but then there's a random creepy weirdo out there who'll be like, I still will accept her as she does look right now. You're not okay in your head. And I remember how I always took time, even regardless of the fact that I was going through depression, when I was finally healing up, I took time to take care of myself a little bit more in high school. Like I was, because it's just like back home, I would say like every couple of weeks, I'd be getting my hair redone for school. Go up to the salon, get a rewash, with rollers set in my hair, get a rebraid or, a nice hairstyle. Most of my friends in school, though, their braids were always really neat, really nice. I always sometimes looked up to their hair for inspo. I always wish I could have added hair extensions in my hair, but it was not allowed due to the kind of school that I was in. Anyways, I'm sorry. This is the grossest I have fucking looked in my life. And I care about my looks. I do. Like, I wouldn't want to present myself in the real world, especially knowing that there are actually still creeps out there who just feel like, you know what, I will take her as she is. And then, he's just going to switch up and be like, bitch, you're so ugly and I'm going to abuse you. Because that's just how Hispanic men or just some men be acting in general, bro. Okay, so I remember being in, um, I remember when I first moved to this state, before I started high school, my mom had made this bed, right? And it was just unicorns on the bed, on the bedding. I was 14, going through like these hormonal experiences, these hormonal shifts, and I just felt like, oh shit, she hasn't actually gotten out of that, like viewing me still as her little kid. I'm talking to you like already my physical stature alone makes people assume that I'm older for my age. At that time, and now I'm actually an adult. It's right now, I'll be honest with you, right now my life is giving someone who is trying to act like an adult baby. And then I'm actually dealing with shit mentally. That right now as I speak to you, you can already see the mess in the back. I have a bowl I haven't washed in days still on the floor. I have empty bottles of water on the floor, a headband, a random paper from when I was still stuck up at Louisiana, giving me like the bus information when I was on the metro system. I have I still have laundry I need to wash. My autism plus just mental health I'm struggling with alone makes me feel like I could wear this hoodie for as long as I wanted and just like go through life just wearing the same clothes, because that's just what my depression makes me feel like doing right now. Actually, just today, I had lost appetite thinking that I was going up to like an abandoned building just to lay up there and die. But also, I already had in mind that you'd never know if there were, um, I don't know, like an act. Imagine if someone escaped from jail and got to that abandoned building and maybe they just like killed me or something or like fucking raped me. Which is true. It could happen to anyone. It's like sometimes your worst case scenarios can actually become a fucking reality. And that's what we're trying to avoid. You're only 18 years old. You graduated. Unfortunately, college started, but you're not at campus. In fact, my college is actually close to the high school I previously did go to. But it's like whatever, like I'm still getting my education. I still have a degree to get. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to take this gap year. My mind is not right now, and I'm totally not thinking about school. I'm just thinking about work and how much of a burden I've been to my mother her whole life. I mean, practically a majority of it, because bringing a child alone into the world is just a burden. There's a lot of pain that comes in birth. It's not easy. And I wouldn't want to be in a situation where my life's not right and it seems like a man would want me to be codependent on him and be a housewife. Because I unfortunately wasn't brought up with that mindset. I was brought up in a way that, like, you actually have to be situated financially yourself before you do think about a relationship status. It's like, yeah, okay, after I know I've probably talking a lot about like, hey, I'm not dealing with loneliness. I just actually do enjoy my solitude because I like have an old soul and stuff. And yeah, you'll always actually find grandma knitting or crocheting something up somewhere or just being a busybody or something. So actually, I wasn't going to die up in that building that I wanted to because of how depressed and I felt like shit today. I'm actually going to study, and the weekend is coming up. I never really had this like real close relationship with friends. Like I've seen like this like uh thing where like friends get so close and it's like you can have a friend who struggles mentally and they can help you out, like clean up your room and stuff. And sometimes it's really difficult to ask for that help. That's why I did isolate myself, because it feels like my mom raised me up in a way where she feels like I shouldn't have to always be dependent on people. I should just always do it yourself. Because that's the whole point of independency. If I'm saying it right, because unfortunately, I'm still really illiterate. Like, yeah, I have this certain level of education, and sometimes I find myself like drawing closer to like smarter people because that's where the knowledge is at. It's only almost like a quarter to 5 p.m. I don't like to step out when it's sunny outside, I'm not gonna lie. I really don't like the sun. I like to step out at night more. And it's not like I'm looking for any hooligan activities to do. It's just the type of person that I am. Ow. I'm struggling with back pain right now. I've just been asleep all day because I thought that when I was like so depressed, ow, just this morning, and I was like, I need to go die off somewhere because it looks like I'm really not doing anything with my life. Ow, my back hurts. So you see that the clothes right up on my chair, it's just like actual laundry I put in the washer and the dryer. And I still have about, ew, it looks so disgusting. I still have about 2 more batches of laundry to do. This is what a mentally ill person's room can look like. Or someone who just self-neglects a lot and neglects themselves. And you know, like, I'm glad I didn't peak in high school because I'm so out of acting like one right now. I don't want to be anywhere near those school grounds if I'm being real with you. I'm filming off a computer I got when I was working in high school. I had a job at a local, was it a restaurant? It's not, like, it's practically Bob Evans, bro. It's like American cuisine. I got introduced to a little bit of that out there when I was working with this Hispanic chick. It was like they had biscuits and sausage gravy and you know other things on the menu, introducing me to American cuisine. I remember before my mom tried to get me kicked out, I tried walking, searching for jobs near me. I mean, I already look ugly as shit as it is, but I'm like, you still need a job. Who's going to get the bills paid if you just feel like an ugly piece of shit and you feel like I'm just going to have my mom because she's always going to pay the bills and I'm a big baby? Bitch, you're fucking 18 years old to the system. You're not anyone's baby. I wish people back home could understand that. When you move to the States, maybe back home you're always going to be baby because you have your dad. But I'm sorry, like, I don't have my dad. He's physically abusive. I have my mom. She's fucking tired of me. It's not like I actually don't want to do anything with my life. It's just that I haven't really found the opportunity. I'm not yet discovered, you know? It's like, fuck, it's like, we're in a different season right now. And I just can't do this to my mom, you know? I can't do this to my future as well. I really do wish that depression and suicidal ideations did not exist, but it does. I got this cute bag at a thrift store. It's Costa Rica. It actually needs a wash. Thought it was really colorful. I like the patterns, so I just got it at the thrift store. I try to see my world in color a little more. I try my best to. I try my best to see the world in color. I feel embarrassed that maybe if I had a friend and they came over, they'd be like, yo, it just smells like straight up ass. 'Cause it does. So yeah, I'm actually struggling with loneliness right now. I'm turning 19 years old. Sometimes I actually do crave people. But this is definitely not the right time to be wanting to be in a relationship with someone. And looking at my life right now, this is the worst time to be wanting to be in a relationship. When I'm not even in college, and I'm taking this like break for my mental, you know. And I could have tried to major in psychology, but my mom was just randomly kind of like shaky about the fact that I just brought up the subject itself. What's wrong with actually trying to understand humans a little more? I'm in a country where it is very apparent that not everyone is okay in the head. I mean, it's not like it's every day, because this isn't a town with drug addicts, but maybe you hear this like random homeless person wilding out sometimes. Yeah. So I wouldn't have headed outside knowing that it's pretty sunny, but I'll just, where is the trash bag at? I usually just randomly have a trash bag laying up around in the room. I actually care about the world, that I feel like it's very necessary that I sort out plastics from actual trash. And I'm someone who is always randomly overhydrated for no reason. I drink so much water, it's crazy. In fact, when I had tried to get away from my mom, because like, girl, you always got food and carbs up in the house. No shade. Or all shade. I don't know, girl, but it's like, I don't want to really judge her like that. Like, I remember I made this like random live video where I was like, I like to be a safe space for others, so try to be a safe space for me. I want to learn how to be a better person, even though I'm not perfect, because nobody is meant to be perfect. it's the truth, okay? And I feel like there's still a lot of knowledge I'm yet to acquire. I'm going to head on out and just meet up with a relative and, just record the whole process of, how I'm dealing with brain rot, consumption, and being a joke, forcibly being a joke, whilst at the same time I'm just like, depression, suicidal tendencies happens.